Hello, my name is Christina Bremer, and I'm a research associate at the University of Cambridge. The project I'm proposing as part of my SSI fellowship application is about creating a systems thinking toolkit for RSEs using human-computer interaction, or in short, HCI methods. My background is in cognitive science and human-computer interaction, so rather interdisciplinary. I then went on to do a PhD in computer science in the Socio-Digital Sustainability Group at Lancaster University, and I'm currently working on the Green Algorithms Initiative at the University of Cambridge. Alongside my academic experience, I have also worked in industry for a few years, first as a user experience designer and then as a user experience team lead. The company was a tech company in the sustainable energy domain, and both these roles have provided me with opportunities to work closely with software developers and other technical staff. Across academia and industry, I have also had opportunities to lead and co-lead research projects, which have included multiple workshops. The Green Algorithms Initiative that I'm currently working on aims to promote more environmentally sustainable computational science. This includes tools and methods to quantify and monitor environmental impacts, studies on the effectiveness of carbon reporting, engagement with policymakers, and community support. My own focus at the moment is a large-scale multi-center trial to test the effectiveness of a carbon monitoring dashboard. So, leaning into my HCI background, I would like to engage with the RSE community around systems thinking, which is an approach to better understand a system by looking at the interaction and relationship of its components rather than the components in isolation. This can help to better understand how changes in one part of the system affect the other parts, and also to identify other invisible or unintended consequences. To give an example, at the collaboration workshop this year, I was part of the green metadata team, where we developed a way to consistently report the carbon footprint of research projects. And instead of simply sharing the outcome on GitHub and hoping for the best, I would argue that it makes sense to analyze the potential consequences, in part because they can have environmental impacts as well. In the case of green metadata, the availability of a template to report the carbon footprint of research projects could change the design of future research projects, paper selection in journals, requirements by funding agencies, or the organization of conferences. To better understand such implications, environmental and other, HCI researchers have adopted and developed methods that allow for a methodological approach. These include, for example, causal loop diagrams, such as the one that you can see here on the slide, that visualize the relationship between the components of a system and how they impact each other. Causal loop diagrams can be used on their own, and also to identify leverage points, which are places within a complex system where a small shift in one thing can produce big changes in everything. Identifying the leverage points in their own projects could help RSEs make decisions on which parts to spend their time and energy. Similarly, identifying potential rebound effects, where improvements in resource efficiency lead to increased consumption, counterintuitively, can help prevent them. For the project itself, I would like to split the fellowship into two parts. First, I would like to run a workshop where I will invite expert speakers to introduce system thinking tools and methods to participating RSEs. Bringing their own projects to the workshop, the RSEs can then select and apply the tools and methods that are useful to them. Afterwards, they will discuss their findings in small groups and report back what they have learned and what they did or did not find helpful. The workshop would conclude with a reflection among all participants. In a second step, I would like to take the outcomes from the workshop and design a systems thinking toolkit that will be made available open access to the whole community. The toolkit will show the tools and methods that are most useful for RSEs, how they can be applied, and also give examples. And once I have drafted this toolkit, I would like to iteratively refine it through engagement with the other SSI fellows, both to improve the toolkit and for me personally to learn from their diverse backgrounds and expertise. Thank you.